What's going on, guys? Dawko back again. Hope you're fantastic today, and welcome to the interview with Scott Cawthon. Now, this location. I feel like this was like the biggest change up in the franchise because you added voice actors. You know, you went beyond the limits of Click Team to a lot of people where, you know, you added a sense of free roam in this like huge location. Is that maybe why you decided to put voice acting in to change things up a little bit?
I think for Five Nights at Freddy's 1 through 4, I consider that all like one sitting for me. Like I sat down, I feel like I just sat down and made all 4 games in one sitting. Yeah. And it was only after that that I sat back and thought, you know, how can I improve upon this? How can I add something new? And so that's when I was, you know, entertaining new ideas in my mind. Yeah. And yeah, voice acting just kind of, I don't remember exactly what it was, but man, I'm sure glad that I did. You know, I bumped into just some incredible talent, you know, that got to use. Obviously, I mean, almost all of them, if not all of the voice actors I got for Sister Location have come back to reprise their roles or other roles, you know?
Yeah. Exactly, that's awesome.
It's amazing people. Yeah,
they really are. Hello, by the way, voice actors, if you're watching.
Hello, voice actors.
So, I think you basically answered some of these. So I asked, like, what inspired you to make the game style so different. I mean, like, I think you've answered that throughout the interview. You just wanted to make something different compared to the others. So, how were these two model and design?
I think the Sister Location characters are probably were my favorite ones to model. I really like the metallic kind of look. I always kind of tend to lean sci-fi, which has actually gotten me in trouble a couple of times with this franchise. You know, anytime I try to lean sci-fi, which is my natural inclination, you know, people are like, "Hey, whoa, this is a horror story," and then I have to somehow try to guide it back, you know. And then rightfully so. The first game's a horror movie; it's not sci-fi. But yeah, I don't know. I just I wanted it to be sci-fi. I wanted it to look really sleek and polished, and I really enjoyed modeling all of those characters. And yeah, like I said, I think those are probably some of my favorite characters of the series.
So here's an interesting one, which I don't know if you're going to answer or not. So in Night 4, when we're inside the suit, a lot of people wanted to know whose suit is that?
Whose suit is that? I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to answer that for you.
That's fine.
That's gonna have to remain a topic of discussion.
Any memories or favorite moments?
I really enjoyed making that game. I have nothing but good memories about that. Yeah, awesome. I really enjoyed making that, and I really enjoyed working on the trailer. I think that's my favorite trailer, the ones that I made, and I loved seeing the reactions. Everybody just seemed to, and honestly, I think that's what creates the memories for me, is just seeing how things are kind of received. And, you know, obviously if something is received really well, then I know I did my job right, you know, and I know that I did something right. And yeah, so I think my favorite moment was getting to release that trailer and just seeing all the excitement from it. And then I knew that I was on the right track.
Awesome. Yeah, I loved that trailer. I think I did a reaction. Yes, I did a reaction. I loved it. They're so good and different as well, compared to your other trailers too, because I think the favourite trailers from you, to me, are most likely FNaF 3 and Sister Location. I love it when you put like your own cutscenes in the trailers. I think it's really awesome. I have no idea how you did that. How did you do that, if I can ask that? Like, how did you put the models in cutscenes? Was that with Click Team? I don't know anything about this stuff.
Well, I mean, before I was making video games, I mean, I was an animator. You know, I mean, I got my degree in computer animation, and I had several jobs where I was, you know, none of my jobs have ever involved making games at all. You know, it's always been about using 3D Studio Max, obviously the modeling software that I use, and and that's a full animation program. So whenever I went to make the cutscenes, I wouldn't use ClickTeam at all. I would just go back to my old school skills, bring my characters together and animate them. I'd render out movies, drop those into my video editing software, and there you go.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've watched some of your old animations, by the way, on YouTube. They're all out there, Scott.
Oh, I know, man. I know. There's no getting away from it.
No, they were good. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. They were really good. My favourite one, right, was with the cat. So the cat under the bridge, and the kid was always scared to see the cat, but he always used to leave her food, and what he didn't know is that she had babies. That's so cute.
Hey, that's a true story. That is based off of a true story. My family we were living in a little apartment complex, and there was always this creepy, ratty looking cat that we all started fondly calling Demon Cat. And in fact I took and my two sons now, who are teenagers, they were just 3 and 4 at the time. Yeah. But we actually went out searching for demons. We made an event of it one night. We all got flashlights and went searching around the apartment complex looking for the Demon Cat. And I even got a photograph of it. And man, I don't know whatever happened to it, but we peered under a car, and I took a picture, and of course its eyes were glowing green, and we found Demon Cat. But then true to the story, like I don't know if it was a week or 2 later or whatever, it was a mama cat, had little babies, so it wasn't really this big bad cat. It was just a mama. And of course everybody was taking care of it. Like every single person was setting out food for her, so she was well taken care of. That's
awesome. Actually, thinking about your voice right now, you did narrate those, right?
Oh yeah, that was me, and all of the voice roles. I mean, all the male roles, obviously, but
yeah.
Well, I mean, these days I'm so fortunate to, be able to go online and be able to connect with voice talent. Not that I mean, I wouldn't have been able to afford it back at the time anyway, but the internet was brand new. I mean, we're talking 15, 16, 17 years ago, when, I mean, yeah, the internet was around, but you couldn't just go online and connect with the kind of talent that you can today, So I was pretty much on my own when it came to voice acting.